Hey, how's it going? People seem to like that water simulation thing, so I thought I'd do another. I don't know. Doing planetary motion. So let's get started here. Please write a class in Python. Celestial body, which has a radius, mass, position x, position y. This will be a 2D simplification. Celestial body, radius, mass, position x, position y, velocity x, velocity y. Okay. Radius, mass, position x, position y, velocity x, velocity y. Okay, looks good to me. Alright. What is the average distance of the sun to the Earth? The average distance is 1 astronomical unit, 149.6 million kilometers, 93 million miles. The distance is not constant. Yes, I know that. Okay. Create code for the sun and the Earth. Make the velocity and position of the sun be zeros. And then the Earth be directly on the x-axis away from the sun. Fill in the respective values. Below is an example of how you might instantiate the sun and the Earth. Okay, sun radius, sun mass, Earth radius, Earth mass, meters, Earth orbital velocity, approximate average orbital speed. Okay, let's drop this in, see how it works. Obviously, it's all, celestial body. Okay. Add all celestial bodies to a list and then simulate on a second by second basis their positions and velocities. Run for 1 year. And then make a Pygame output showing the points. Note. The positions will be pre-computed before rendering, and not every second will be rendered. I want the year to be configurable in minutes. Okay. Create a simulation of the sun and the earth under gravitational influence. Run simulation on a second-by-second basis. Pre-compute all positions. Render the results using Pygame, but not in real time. Okay, sounds like it's doing exactly what I wanted. Okay, did it? It did. It recreated the celestial body, so let's see what this does. No module named Pygame. Every time. Every single time. Alright, let's try that again. Where is it running for the year? I need to know how far along it is. If this is going to take like an hour or something, then run simulation. Where is that? Go to declaration, total seconds. Minutes per year times seconds per minute, so quite a few. Go to declaration. I have no idea how long this is going to take. So, how many minutes are there in the year? 24 hours a day, 60 times 365. So 31 million basically. So if t mod 1000 equals 0, then print t times 100 divided by total seconds. Done. That'll give us some sort of an idea. Oh, that is going faster than I thought. We probably don't need that many outputs. It's still printing too much. Okay, that's more like it. Was I this impatient? This is going pretty fast. I wonder if a second is small enough. I was thinking maybe I should model this as differential equations. Get rid of the rounding errors that way. Nice weather we're having. My daughter told me to watch the show Arcane. I'm enjoying it. Just finished season 1. I am falling behind in my other shows though. I'm watching Dan to Dan and the Ranma 1/2 reboot. Well, that's pretty boring. Okay. Needs to be zoomed in more. They're just too small on the screen. 1 second is probably too much. Takes a while to compute. Redo it so that the year renders in much faster time, order of 5, and only samples every 5 seconds. Remember to adjust the gravity function. So it's pretty exciting. The final experiment is going on. People are in Antarctica right now. I think some people are actually leaving flat eartherism over the final experiment. I mean, not a lot of people, but a few. All right. Come on, come on. Oh, I need to keep coughing. I might have to stop the video. Well, let's just see what this does. Trying to hold a cough in is the worst. I did tell it to go faster. What? It was working before. We broke it. Run simulation. Go to declaration. Total steps. Total steps. Position over time. Append. Update velocities with 5 second. Go to declaration, total seconds, year minutes, seconds per minute. Frames per second, steps per draw. All of this looks pretty good. No, it was going before. It was just too slow. Let's see if we can revert. Okay, minutes per year. Where is the render speed? Render every hour, for example, to speed up the visualization. So if we want it to increase by a factor of 10, I think we could just do that. It did take a little while to compute. I just want to see it move 10 times faster. Display scale. Scale to reduce distances to screen coordinates. Is this how we make it bigger right here? Hold on, hold on, hold on. That should make it 10 times bigger. Maybe I should have just done that instead of going back to ChatGPT. It's one thing for it to give you the libraries and the formulas, but I mean, making little corrections probably shouldn't require an LLM. That's just lazy. Hope I didn't make it too small or too big. I'll feel kind of silly if they're off the screen. They were pretty close though, so. Probably want to redo this with differential equations. Because no matter how precise you make the floating point number, if you just do these calculations over and over again, you're going to have imprecision that's going to creep in. Oh, there we go. Ah, you know what? That was beautiful. So I wonder how long that would remain stable for, even with the rounding errors. If I ran it for, like, I don't know, 100 years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have the rendering here. Here, let's see. Would it be better to switch to using differential equations? Would this become too complicated if I also introduced a moon? Here, I want to start over. I don't want it to use its stored chat. Would it be better to switch to using differential equations? Would this become too complicated if I also introduced a moon? And then I'll just give it the code, and it can infer what it's trying to do. Assessing integration methods. Now, ChatGPT isn't particularly known for being great at, like, calculus, so he is already effectively solving the underlying differential equations of gravitational motion. Yes, but we're discretizing. Switching to a named differential equation solver might improve accuracy and stability, but it won't fundamentally change the approach you're taking. Introducing another body like the moon won't make the concept too complicated. It's just applying Newton's laws, though it will increase the complexity and may require more careful numerical methods to maintain stable, accurate orbits. Yeah. So is the sum of it's just the sum of all the gravities. In your code, you're already solving these equations numerically. Each step you calculate accelerations based on the positions of all bodies, update velocities, update positions. Exactly. This is essentially an Euler integration scheme, which is a direct, though simplistic and not very accurate method for solving differential equations numerically. That's a pretty interesting way to describe a discretizing a calculus problem. With switching, yes. Alright. Introducing the moon adds your two-body problem into a three-body problem, and the complexity increases because there's no closed-form analytic solution for three or more gravitating bodies. Still, the principles remain the same. The computational complexity will go up slightly. Okay. It takes a little too long to run the simulation as is. Have it calculate on 10-second intervals instead of 1-second intervals. And add a moon. Now, I wonder if it adding the moon is going to be able to remain stable. We have to have everything right. We have to have the starting velocity right. We have to have, yeah, if you screw up the starting velocity, then, one body will fall into another. Okay, let's see here. See, this is why I wanted to start from scratch. If you tell it to revert to a previous version, sometimes it doesn't do what you asked it to do. That's also the reason that I keep memory off in ChatGPT. I don't like it referring to previous chats. Using a more sophisticated integration method and fine-tune initial conditions. Well, I mean, I thought that's what I was asking it to do, but whatever. Well, that's exactly what I was afraid of, was it degrading over time. Okay. That was too fast. Okay. Steps per draw. Let's slow it down by a scale of 10. Run. Is it not drawing the moon? Where's the draw function? Okay, let's see here. Running Earth, Moon. I'm not seeing the moon here. Did it like immediately fall into the earth and that's why? Okay. Oh, maybe it's just too small. Screen, color. Is that red, green, blue? So it's making the sun yellow. That makes sense. And the earth blue and the moon gray. Clever. Okay. Radius 10. It might simply be that they're too close together. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. Rewrite only this section. The Earth and Moon are too close together, so they appear to be one body. Modify it so the Earth is always in the center. And draw a line to the center of the sun. Note that the zoom will need to be adjusted. And the moon should also be smaller radius than the Earth. So we're going to have the Earth be the center. Does it need me to change anything else? No, I don't think so. So we'll see what this looks like. I'd like to be able to see the moon going around the Earth. Did you see the moon moving inside the Earth there? Let's see if we adjust this. Where is it? The zoom. That might be too much. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is awesome. All right. Okay, I don't know what that other technique that it was telling me to use was. Maybe I'll investigate that later, but for now, I'm satisfied. Yeah. All right. Okay.